And I think that's part of the reason why it's so hard for me to leave. For me to go through this process, it's challenging. And it's stirring up a lot of stuff that I wasn't expecting. I wasn't expecting that. You know, when I moved from the other city to this current area, I was heartbroken. I was so heartbroken and such in a different place that it was an advantage to me to move to where I chose to be for many reasons, you know. And so I knew that one of my kids were going to be in that same city, and another one at that time didn't have children. And so he was in a different place too. And, you know, and we had good relationships. We still have good relationships. So I wasn't leaving like a ton of friends, and I wasn't leaving a great job, you know. I was moving towards this area to have that experience, and of course to get away from my pain that I was experiencing. But now the decision that I made had to be made at some point, and if not now, it would have had to be made later, because I knew that as I got older, I wanted to be closer to my kids, and I wanted to start traveling. So, and I wanted to travel while I'm healthy, and I want my home, my feet to be where my children are, closer to where they are, in the same general area, because I'm 6 hours away now, right? So I knew that, and I knew at some point that I'd have to make that decision, or that I'd want to make the decision. And the opportunity presented itself, and it was like, okay, let's do this. I'm doing this, right? So I'm doing it for the right reasons, but the crap that I'm going through, the emotions, I guess, it's like, oh my God, it's hard. It's harder than I thought. And it's not like a death, although it can be considered a death, but it's not like, you know, my husband has died and it's hard in that way. It's not like that. I can't compare it to that. But it's still, and I know that it's part of grief. I feel that it's part of grief, because sometimes I feel sad, and sometimes I feel mad, angry. I was pissed off this week. I don't know why. I can't remember right now why I was so pissed. And of course, I'm trying to come up with some solutions and ideas before I'm able to really make those decisions. So my mind is creating all sorts of solutions, possibilities, so that I feel secure. And it's so interesting. That process there is I do believe it's a natural process because of the fear of the unknown. My brain is, and that's the kind of brain that I have, it's thinking of all the different ways that I could, you know, satisfy my needs of traveling and be close to my kids. And, you know, it's doing a heck of a good job doing that, man, because I was at some point going to draw a list of pros and cons for each place. I decided I'm not going to do that, because I don't do that kind of stuff. I think I've come to a decision. I think. I'm not sure, because I've been changing my mind like crazy. I think I'm going to buy another house. You know, when I come back from Mexico, I'm thinking I'm going to buy another house. I've weighed all the different possibilities, and this seems to be the decision that I'm able to come up with. It's because I'm feeling with a house, it does give me flexibility. I can rent it out. I can, you know, have boarders if I want to, like what I'm doing now. And with boarders, I would be able to comfortably pay the house. And I looked at the prices of rentals, and I'm thinking, oh my God, And it's gotten me so empathetic of people that are on the streets and people that can't pay rent. Like it's crazy all the things I'm thinking of. But the other day I was thinking of homeless people, where I've seen homeless people, carry bags or have bags in shopping carts. And I thought, I think I know why they do that now. When I'm leaving this house by choice, I'm leaving a lot of stuff here.